Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to talk about something that people out here need to know, and not just women. Yes, I'll be talking to women because I'm a woman, but if you're a man watching me, vice versa, it will still apply to you. At least some of the things will still apply to you. Baby girl, come here. Wacha nikuchanue kwa relationships, because oh my god, why are you women suffering like this in relationships? Please, why are we suffering like this? You need to vet that man on every level of your relationship. This man needs to be able to impress you enough so that you grant him access to boyfriend status. Let me repeat that again. That man needs to impress you enough in the talking stage so that you grant him access to boyfriend status. Literally, that man has not earned you, in the sense that he's not earned your time, your energy, your attention. Like, amekupea tu ka attention kadogo tu hivi na umefungua floodgates of heaven. Like, what? No. Please don't do that. I mean, you can do anything you want, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for something serious and if you're looking for something long-term, you really, really need to vet that man on every stage of your relationship. If it's in the talking stage, you have one job, my dear, one job, and it is to determine whether or not this man will be granted access to boyfriend status. So in the talking stage, literally you're vetting this man in the sense that, is he putting in effort? Is he showing up? Is he giving you quality time? Is he taking you out on dates? Is he honest? Is he a person of integrity? Are you compatible? Like, baby girl, you have that one job to discern. Ask God for discernment, my dear. You need to cultivate intuition in you, such that you're trying to determine, can we become partners? Can he move on to the next level of relationship, that is boyfriend status? A man does not just approach you, gives you this little effort, this little time, this little attention, and you're there going 1,000 miles for him. No. N to the hell to the no. Baby girl, nisikize. Let those who have ears, let them hear. So, okay. So kwa talking stage, tumesema you're determining if this person is worthy of your time, attention, energy, and money also. If he's not, cut it off. If he is, then he's granted a pass to boyfriend status. This is where many of us go wrong. We have granted them boyfriend status, yes. We have determined he's a good man, he's an honest man, he's a hardworking man, he puts in the effort. Yani, unaona anakupenda, and his actions follow. So in your mind, automatically, you're like, nimepata husband material. And that's it. You just lay back and now you allow things to flow. Wrong. Once you've granted this person boyfriend status, this is where the work begins even more. You need to check, you need to study, you need to observe, you need to hear. Be there as a student, my beautiful girl. Be there as a student, because what are you determining? You want to determine his level of honesty, his level of effort, his level of integrity, his level, like the values you want in a man. That is the moment you're determining this. Si ati unaingia into a relationship, yeah, fun, vibes, wahala, and it's all good, but you also need to check him. You need to know what your values are in the first place, and then you need to see whether he will level up, either he matches those, or is it that ameingia relationship akakuwa comfortable sasa, he has you now. And instead of being like, okay, this is not working out, you put in even more effort. You start bending over backwards for this man. Surely, baby girl, surely. Kumbuka, you are a baby girl. Always remember that. You are the one who needs to be impressed here. Why? Because he's the one who came up to you, right? He's the one who asked you out on the first date. He's the one who wants to know you. Pia, you need to know him. So open your eyes, believe your ears, believe what you see. You need to know in this boyfriend status, how is this person treating you? How is this person treating other people? How is this person showing up in terms of his career? Is he passionate about his career? Does he have a goal for the future? Does he have a vision? You need to know how he spends his money. And you don't need even to ask, how do you spend your money? Utaona, you'll see what's important in his life and how he basically handles money on a day-to-day basis. It's important, you guys. Mnaingianga relationship hivi, mnakuwa relaxed. Unasema, oh, I've already found the person. Unasahau there's homework to be done. Always there's homework to be done. Because why? You don't want to put yourself in a situation whereby you're setting yourself up for failure in the future in terms of a relationship. No, you always want to start from a firm foundation, and that doing your homework, knowing this person is your firm foundation. You will also learn a lot about yourself in a relationship. So you also need to learn, be curious about the other person. Remember, this is an independent person on their own. So you are there to learn. You are there to study this other person. Again, how is he treating you? How is he treating other people? How is he with his finances? Does he have a vision with his career? Does he want kids? Does he want marriage? There is so much you need to find out in this stage. Is he a person of integrity? Does he believe in monogamy? Yani, but first of all, you need to know what you want in order to know what you're looking for. Otherwise, if you don't know what you want as a woman, you'll fall for anything. The bar will be here. You'll just settle for bare minimum. This is the point. You need to determine what is bare minimum for you. What do you need? Rather, what does this man need to show you in order for you to be like, his husband material? Now I grant him access to husband status. Unaona? You keep vetting on every stage. Hakuna kulala. Hapa hakuna kulala. Don't be lazy when it comes to your future and your future partner. So, when he proves himself, then you grant him husband status. Like it's okay, you can move on to the next level before determining some things. For example, watu kuja ku find out later in marriage that one of the partners didn't even want children. If they did, mmoja anataka wawili, mwingine anataka watano. What the heck? These were things you should have determined when you were boyfriend and girlfriend. Sawa? Such that in marriage now, there are other things you need to determine, my dear beautiful girl. For example, akishapita talking stage, boyfriend stage, umemvet amefika husband. Please don't rush to have a child with that man. Let me repeat it again. Now that you're married, even though you're married, please do not rush to have a child with that man. Kaini hata 1 year, because transitioning from, imagine, living alone to living with another person, you need to transition slowly but surely. Get to know this person. Ulikuwa umezoea kwenda tu kumvisit weekends, mnakaa mna chill, or a few hours on dates, but it's a whole ball game to live with another person. So give yourself that time. Don't get marriage like this and then you get pregnant like that. No. Put in routines. You determine what kind of person he is. Mtapata mnavutana juu ya space. You do things like this. Him, he does things like this. And it's okay. Why? At least bado mko wawili. Mnaweza, you can maneuver, you can set up, you can say, we unataka nini, ya anataka nini, how will your space look like? Yani lifestyle issues. Na lifestyle issues pia you need to determine in boyfriend, girlfriend. You can't be a chick, you have such a high lifestyle and then you start dating a guy who lifestyle yake iko huku chini. You are not compatible. Both of you will end up being frustrated. So these are things you need to check. So mkifika husband, wife, give yourself that transition period before even a mtoi comes in. And when a mtoi comes, or rather, hey dads, please, watch any shoot. Na ikifika your stage ile, you feel like as a chick, you know what? I'm ready to have a child. Please don't trap that man. Even though he's your husband, you need to have that conversation, because already a marriage is a big commitment. A child is even a bigger commitment. Please have that. A child is even a bigger commitment. So, ukiwa ready, it does not mean automatically your husband is ready. Do not get pregnant for that man before you know he's ready to have a child, even in marriage. Outside of marriage is even worse. Inside of marriage, unaweza jipata hapa naona videos za I'm married but I'm a single parent in marriage. Whereby this man thinks spending time with his child is babysitting. Hey, kulea mtoto ni kitu ngumu. You don't want to do it alone. Even if you can, you don't want to do it alone. You want a partner atakuwa hapo na wewe through the stages, through every single milestone of you being pregnant, walking the journey with you, giving birth, postpartum, please. So, postpartum or postnatal, all the above. And ukisha determine this man wants, like you're both on the same page with children, then have a child. Kazi yaishi hapo, usilale sis. You need to see how this man is handling you during pregnancy. After pregnancy, how is he relating to his child? Give it time. No one is rushing you, by the way. Oh, hizi my voices huko nje. When will you have your next? When will you? Shut them down. Don't listen to them. If you determine that this person is literally a good father, you determine that, guys. You can even determine that during boyfriend, girlfriend. How is he relating to kids? How is he talking about children? When you're man, wife, how is he relating to your nieces and your nephews? You can see. Please open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. He's suffering. Me, I'm not suffering. Oh, no. So when you get your first child, you need to watch, you need to see, how is this man showing up as a father? And if he is, only then can you decide to have a second child with this man. Tuko pamoja? You see how on every stage of the relationship you're vetting this man. Some of you wananishangazanga. Unamzalia wa kwanza, anakumistreat, unaambiwa nonsense ya mzalie mwingine atatulia, unamzalia mwingine, we, hey, are you for real? Only when you can handle a first child with this man and he's responsible and he's being a responsible father, do you decide again as a couple to have a second child. Same, repeat, rinse, repeat. Only then can you decide to have a third child. Mkiona mnaezana. Otherwise, shut it down. Shut it down. Please keep vetting that man on every stage of your relationship. So, if this man is not showing up for you in the talking stage, do not grant access to boyfriend status. If ameingia boyfriend status na ameshindwa kazi, he's not giving you what you need, and you've effectively communicated that, see that you think he will read your mind. No one knows how to love you. You need to communicate how you want to be loved, and hapa ndio you need to know yourself. You need self-love. You need to learn the 5 languages of love and determine how do you most feel loved, Then communicate that to your partner. If they decide not to show up after effectively communicating that, then you need to shut it down. Cut him off. And this is whereby women, you're afraid. Usually when you start liking someone too much, you're afraid to walk away. Please don't be afraid to walk away, because at the end of the day, it's your future. Ni wewe na huu mtu in your future. If you decide to close your eyes to red flags, please do not complain in marriage when those red flags become even more red. They become neon. They become big. Don't complain to us. Why? You decided to funga macho. Yani, that guy cheats on you when you're boyfriend, girlfriend, and you decide to forgive him. I swear to God, that man will never respect you. Ever. And in marriage, it will become worse. And that's even an extreme example. Sometimes it's little disrespects here and there. If you do not check him, then don't ever think he will change as a wife. Actually, as a wife, atajua amekulock down. Na akijua amekulock down, anajua unaenda wapi, because you never checked him. Sasa as a wife ndio unaanza kumwambia, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Girl, get out of here. Just go. So you better check that man. You better vet that man on every single relationship status. Ni wewe una grant access pole pole. So it's upon you. Ask God to give you intuition. Ask God to improve your discernment. You need divinity. You need divine intervention in some of these things, because at the end of the day, you can do all this and that person still betrays you. No worries. At least you did all that. At least kufunga macho to red flags, and you did your part, and now leave the rest to God, because at the end of the day, you cannot control anyone. If they decide to betray you in a relationship, then that's on them. Your work is to walk away. Sawa, baby girl, your work is to walk away. Imagine. Know what you can tolerate, know what you can't tolerate, because at the end of the day also, people are not perfect. But as I say that, haimanishi he's cheating on you, and then you come say people are not perfect. No. Boundaries. You need to know where your boundaries are, and if this person crosses them, you need to be very, very prepared to walk away. In a relationship, in marriage, doesn't matter. You need to be very, very prepared for that. Personally, I'm trying to break generational curses, aka generational trauma. I'm not trying to pass generational trauma to my kids and my grandchildren. That is why you need to become very, very intentional when you're dating. Very, very intentional. Consciously date. Don't just date for the sake of dating until we are going with the flow. Ukiwa hapo, you need to determine a lot of things. So don't sleep on the job. Don't be lazy. Don't fall head over heels for someone with your kimalamala tu hivo. No. You need to slowly, and don't be too quick to attach to someone. If you're too quick to attach to another human being, it means that you have an anxious attachment style, and you need to heal. You need to heal it, because trying to attach too quickly to someone, you want to spend all your time with them, you want them to just be all, you want to be all up in them, is not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship, and you need to heal, because let me tell you, you will be magnetic to your subconscious mind. Let me repeat that. You will be magnetic to what your subconscious mind is. Does that make sense? Like, you wonder why you keep attracting the same kind of person. It is because somewhere in your subconscious mind you internalized a certain belief, and it will keep playing itself out until you're able to heal it. And that is who you will be magnetically, subconsciously attracted to you. Did I make sense there? Imagine that is the kind of person you will keep attracting subconsciously. So it is very, very important that you heal any kind of trauma you have, so that you attract healthy people in your life and you have healthy relationships. You basically live happily ever after, if that's a thing. Oh my God, I think nimemaliza. Yo, I have talked and talked and talked. So yeah, please, baby girl, baby boy, if you're watching me, vet the people that you're dating, and vet them on a very serious level. So that's the mentality you need to get into relationships with. Ile I'm here to determine who you are, your character. Si kila saa unaangalia pesa, baby girl. I mean, okay, if you're a sugar baby and you want a sugar daddy, that's fine. Hiyo ni unaangalia tu finances hapo. But if you want a long-term relationship, then you really, really need to assess someone's character on a deep level before you keep saying yes to things. Saying yes to being a girlfriend, saying yes to being a wife, saying yes to being a mother to this child. Woo. Please do your due diligence and protect yourself at the end of the day. There are a lot of things women will be protecting themselves from if they actually did their due diligence and they walked away from the very beginning. And if you keep holding on to that toxic relationship or that toxic guy, you're operating from a scarcity mindset, whereby you don't believe you will actually get someone better. And again, heal your trauma. Heal your trauma. You want to get into relationships when you have an abundance mindset, because that's where love flows. That's where, and love is energetic. You need a relationship where you're both pouring into each other and that energy is flowing. Otherwise, if that energy is not flowing, you're not pouring into each other, you're doing more to try and just keep that relationship going, it's dead. You need to let it go. Cut that dead horse, heal, move on, and you move on to the next. Move on to the next. Move on to the next. So, I hope nimechanua mtu. Please love yourself enough to vet the kind of people who you want long term. I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because we want to monetize this channel, because Kasongo is just ametukalia sana. We need to raise rent. Alafu upate sikuwa na record. No, so you can see I'm recording. So bye, have a lovely day. Hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.